Look at your dog. Se tat kut on your couch. Now picture this, a wild, hungry wolf roaming the ancient wilderness. They look so different, but they are almost genetically identical. So how did one become the other? More importantly, how did that transformation create a global industry worth over $300 billion? The answer is simpler and more surprising than you think. It wasn't the dog that changed. It was us. For tens of thousands of years, dogs weren't pets, they were partners. Their ancestors, the wolves who dared to get close to human camps, did so for survival, not for comfort. They got scrap food, en din return, humans crawlante l'alarm system. This was a partnership born from mutual need. The toughest, most cooperative animals survived, and through generations. The bond between humans and canines was forged in the harsh realities of a shared world. For most of history, that's how it was. Your dog was a working member of the family, earning their keep. Then everything changed. The Industrial Revolution came along, and people moved from farms to cities. Our lives became safer, more structured, and filled with things we could buy. Suddenly, the dog's role as a working partner began to fade. We didn't need them to hunt or guard in the same way, but we still needed them. Why? Because, as our world got more complicated, we started to feel more isolated, and that ancient bond. It became a powerful source of emotional support. This is where the money comes in. We started seeing our dogs less as partners and more as family members, furry children who needed our care, and industry noticed. It began with the basics. In the late 1800s, an electrician named James Spratt saw stray dogs eating leftover ship biscuits and had an idea, the first commercially produced dog food. It was a simple convenience, but it opened the floodgates. Suddenly, every aspect of a dog's life could be turned into a product. Kibble became gourmet meals with human-grade ingredients. A simple stick from the yard was replaced by an entire aisle of squeaky toys, puzzle feeders, and indestructible chewables. We didn't just groom them for hygiene anymore. We sent them to spas for blueberry, facials, and pedicures. An old blanket became a designer orthopedic bed. Then came doggy daycare, dog walkers, and even dog psychologists. The monetization of our love kept growing. We bought them sweaters, raincoats, and costumes. We signed them up for pet insurance, a concept that was almost unheard of just a few decades ago. Now, we track them with GPS collars, watch them through pet cams, and even use apps to find them playdates. The industry didn't just meet our needs, it created them. It convinced us that the more we spend, the more we love. It got so big, so fast, that the marketing often outpaced our actual understanding of what dogs truly need. But here's the most important part of this story. Your dog never asked for any of it. They never demanded premium, grain-free food or a subscription box of toys. They adapted to our modern world for the same reason their ancestors first approached our campfires, because they trust us. Their core desire hasn't changed. They want to be with their pack. They want to have a purpose, even if that purpose is just being our companion. They want our time and our leadership. This isn't about feeling guilty for buying your dog a nice bed or a fun toy. It's about remembering the truth behind the transaction. The $300 billion industry exists because of the profound ancient bond we share with these animals. But that bond is not for sale. It's built on walks, training, and quiet moments together on the couch. It's about understanding their world, not just fitting them into ours. Next time you look at your dog, remember their long journey. Before they were a customer, they were a partner. Before they were a source of profit, they were a part of our pack. The greatest gift you can give them isn't something you can buy. It's the one thing that started it all, your partnership. If this story made you think, maybe stick around and subscribe. We've got a lot more to explore together. Thanks for watching.